Hello and welcome back to Wrongmar. In today's history lesson, we're going to be taking a look at the Western Front. This was a huge part of World War I. Our vault for this lesson is to understand what the Western Front was and how it formed. Now, where were we? Ah, yes. The Central Powers of Germany and Austria are fighting on both sides. To the west, they have France to worry about. And to the east, they have the much scarier gang of Serbia, Russia and Montenegro. Germany is pretty smart. And they're pretty good at counting. So they realise after some basic counting that they are outnumbered. So, they hatch a plan. France is all by itself over there. If we rush to France and knock them out, then we can focus on the other side afterwards. So that's what they did. But France is no dummy. They built huge defences between Germany and France to make it impossible for Germany to get through. So, Germany went home and called it a day, and the war was over. Wait, no it wasn't. See, there was a pretty big hole in France's wall of defence. That hole was called Belgium. Now, poor little Belgium was neutral. Belgium didn't want to fight anyone. They just wanted to eat their waffles and chocolate in peace. Knock knock, it's Germany. They want to take a shortcut through your country to get into France. Germany thought that Belgium was weak, and that it wasn't really going to fight back. But boy, were they wrong. The Belgians fought back hard, and slowed the Germans down. To make things even worse for Germany, somebody called up Britain, and told them what was happening. Belgium, said Britain, but that's where we get our chocolate and waffles from. It's war then. Britain enters the fight to protect the neutral Belgium, and the two sides are now equally matched. Every time one side punches, the other punches back equally hard. So, both sides come up with a genius plan. Let's dig holes in the ground to hide in. This is the start of trench warfare. Let me introduce you to the crazy rules of the game of trench warfare. Two sides dig long holes in the ground called trenches across the way from each other. The red team takes a turn to launch thousands of bombs at the blue team. Then, the red team leaves their trench holes and runs across no man's land. The blue team sits and waits for the red team, with their machine guns, shooting at the soldiers running across the open land. The red team repeats this over and over and over again until either they finally capture the blue team's trench, or they run out of men to send across the no man's land. Then, they start it all over again. After months of fighting, the red team is the proud owner of a few meters of land. And all it costed was a few thousand soldiers. Crazy, I know. And this went on for years. To make matters worse, life in the trenches was extremely difficult and often lethal. We'll take a closer look at that in another video though. For now, we are stuck. We need something big, something huge to change things on the Western Front. If only there was a huge, rich country hanging around the playground who could help move things along. Oh well. Our vault for this lesson was to understand what the Western Front was and how it formed. Do you know that now? If so, great, you're ready to go on to some practice activities down below. If not, maybe have a look at the video again. That's all we have time